Hello and welcome back to HD Radio Buckinghamshire. And start of the season fever has gripped High Wycombe once again. It's our second season in the Championship and reasons to be optimistic here. Our third season with Hugh Jones. Since he came in, we've been promoted from League One and had a good season, but finishing 15th in the Championship. Now for you not familiar with HD Radio, we are the premier radio station covering Wycombe Wanderers and giving you match previews, match reviews, and just a general updates of what's going on with Wycombe Wanderers FC. It's been a busy summer. There's been a few players brought in. There's been a few players left us, and we start the Sky Bet Championship imminently with a game at home to Charlton and a game away at Cardiff. And there's reasons to be optimistic, Wycombe fans. Charlton first. A game where we beat them twice last season, one of the few teams we did beat last season, and a game that I think Hugh and the boys will be excited for. They're at home, first game of the season. Charlton themselves have had a quiet window, really. The big one being a big 8 million sale of Albie Morgan, who went to Bournemouth, in a fee that could rise to 10.25 million. Apart from that, notable signings is the loan signing of Callum O'Dowda from Bristol City on loan. He comes into Charlton with an okay record last season. 25 appearances, 3 goals, 2 assists. Charlton will really need more from him if they're to have a good season. The only other notable signing is Nathan Thompson, who signed for 600k from Peterborough. The 30-year-old right back will hope to make an impact in his first season in the Championship. A bit of an unexpected transfer there for Charlton. So for the season itself, we predict a difficult season for Wycombe. The media prediction, a prediction here has us at 20th, but hopefully we can get further than that. Charlton are down for a 23rd position finish. They haven't strengthened, so I think they might be in for a tough season, but we'll see. In the Championship, you know how unpredictable it can be. For the second game, it's Cardiff away. Of course, that everyone will remember our trip there on the first day of the season last year, where we got our first win in the Championship. More of the same if we can. A busy season for Cardiff. They sold a highly rated 17-year-old Daniel Evans Gittings for 5.75 million, which could rise to 11.75 million. They also sold Josh Murphy to Burnley for 2.9 million as well. They've invested well in their squad with Jacob Brown from Barnsley for 4.9 million. Philippe Sandler at Man City for 2.4 million. Robbie McKenzie from Hull for 2 million. Not kidding with this, but Giz Hornkamp for FC Den Bosch for 550k. Signing with Joe Budd as well for 3.6k. With a couple of loans in as well. They look like a team, that is building well. They look like a threat. Someone that we're going to have to be aware of and going there. Certainly isn't going to be an easy task. As for Wycombe, we have high hopes. The marquee signing of Jota on loan from Benfica will be surely one to excite fans. We can also confirm that Aidan Barlow has been bought in as loan. Been bought on loan in the last few days. It's a curious one, seeing as he already has 6 loans. It's expected he's there for a central attacking midfield option if a change in formation is needed. So thank you for listening to this little build up here to our start of the season. The next time HJ Radio will see you will be the West Brom game at home in the Carabao Cup, and we'll be there to cover that and do the preview. Thank you very much for listening to HJ Radio. We will see you soon. Hello and welcome back to a Chairboy journey. And start of the league time, positivity, third season with Wycombe, second in the Championship. Let's get into it, we're excited. So this is the team that we go for today. I've brought Hunter in as an inside forward. Jota's not quite at the level I want yet, so he will come in. So Ashley Hunter will make his debut, come in as an inside forward, can move into the middle if I want, can move up front if I need. He's got everything really, Ashley Hunter. Liam Roberts in goal. Cameron Borthwick-Jackson and Luke O'Nien as our wing backs. Ogbetter and Wilmot will start their partnership in the middle of the defence. James Garner and Kevin Stewart will continue their partnership from last season. Ashley Hunter on the left side, Paul Smith on the right side, and Ryan Brewster and Newer Dicko will look to pick up where they left off last season. So here we are. Charlton playing a 4-2-3-1. We're playing 4-2-2-2. 4-2-2-2. And we'll go into this wanting a win at home. First game of the season. I'm excited for this. I'm very positive. I've got my away shirt on today, so here we are. First game of the season. Looks like a packed Adams Park. And let's hope that we can do something. Of course, some big teams come down this year. And we're starting early on, playing some nice stuff around the back. Of course, a new look defence really, something that I've tried to work on massively. Ashley Hunter now running at his man. Williams gets a foot in and gets the ball off him, but we win it back well. However, Charlton pick it up in the middle of the park. Johnny Williams is looking to try and orchestrate things early on. He gets a very good ball out to Ferry, and they've scored 5 minutes in. That's very poor, very worrying there. Will Ferry with his first goal of the season. Of course, it's first day. Johnny Williams there, as I said, looking to orchestrate things, and he does. O'Nien beaten too easily, and Roberts just can't keep it out. And again, they're attacking. We win the ball back. Garner plays a good ball forward. Brewster now beats his man well, running at them one-on-one with the keeper, and he scores. And just like that, we respond. Ryan Brewster picks up where he left off last season, his first goal of the season, and that's all Ryan there. Garner does well, but here, in his own half, beats his man, and the Charlton defence just disappears. And he missed a few of those last season. One-on-ones he struggled with, so we've got bonuses already. And at 10 minutes in, we've had 4 shots to their 1. We've got back in the game after, a little bit of a knockback early on. Can't ask for much more. So really happy with that. Going to demand more from them. Come on. I feel like this game's there for taking a little bit. For half an hour gone, O'Nien's got his typical yellow card. We're doing okay. We've had a lot of chances, but not a lot of highlights. Not a lot to see since those 2 goals. We have a throw now. Borthwick-Jackson throws long. Dicko wins it, and Brewster will collect it here. Borthwick-Jackson now. Can he work something here? He can't. It's cleared, but only as far as Wilmot, who pushes forward, gives it to Smith. He's got a man over here, O'Nien. He does give it to him. It's a good ball in, and Newer Dicko. He gets his first goal of the season in a very well-worked goal to put us 2-1 up. We've turned this game on its head. Wilmot there, pressing forward, and Smith has O'Nien overlap him, finds him, and just puts a lovely ball into the back of the net. So at half time, we are 2-1 up after going behind very early on. We've turned the game on its head. Ryan Brewster and Newer Dicko, our 2 strikers, getting the goals, and with very good, very good. We've played great football. We've had more shots on target. It's going on at the top of the league at the minute. What's going on? So ball 09 will go for the long throw. He feigns there. He tricked me. 09. Can he get a cross in? Borthwick-Jackson's, why he's here, I don't know. Borthwick-Jackson decides to go all the way back to Roberts. And the ball goes out now to Ashley Hunter on the wing, who does well. His cross come shot is blocked, but we get the ball back. Dicko here trying to find him for a shot. He does. Oh, and it's a good save by the keeper. Hunter can't keep it in. I think silly. We have a goal kick here. It's played out from the back. Borthwick-Jackson now doesn't panic, gives it back to Roberts. Roberts not sure what to do with it, I think. Gives it back to Ogbetter. Borthwick-Jackson. Ogbetter now. We're not looking too confident here with the ball. Garner, the one who, if anyone, is going to create something. I think we're just keeping the ball, we're not doing anything silly. We created space well here. Hunter on this side he likes to run at people. He's running in, and his shot's just wide. Did well there, actually. I've been impressed with him, actually. Nothing like, stand out, like wow, but just his work ethic. He's running at people. As Booster puts a lovely ball in, it's knocked away, and they can counter-attack us now. Hemed, guy needs to be careful on the yellow. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but we win the ball back off him anyway. Borthwick Jackson does well. Ball in is Jota, and he gets first goal for Jota here at Adams Park on off the bench. That's a great counter attack. Borthwick Jackson does so well, not to just nick the ball, but power forward with it. And the props here is to Brewster, just a little ball to Jota, and Jota doesn't hesitate there to score. And that should surely wrap it up, really. We're going to bring Hunter off just for the last few minutes and bring Fred on just for the last couple of minutes. There is a throw here, though, for Charlton. They've got it in their own half. The ball's bumped forward, but we win the header. Johnny Williams gets there first, 1-on-1, and he does get a goal back. I think we need to go a bit defensive now. I think I might even just bring them back now. And we're just hopefully going to see it out. But Johnny Williams there. There's a ball forward though here, and Anya Demon knocks it over. It's all go here. And hopefully we will just about nick it. I think probably tighter than it needed to be. But we win the game nonetheless. A great 3-2 win to start the game. Johnny Williams' late goal, they're panicking us a little bit. But we get a 3-2 win. And it was just, no frills. But great stuff at some times. Really positive. But we got the win. Did what we needed to do. And I'm very happy with that. Jota, of course, comes on to score, which is massive. Really what we needed. I don't do these often. I'm going to do a press conference for you. Come on, let's do it. You've managed to extend your impressive run of consecutive victories over Charlton. How do you feel about the particular record? I'm very pleased with the result. It's always good to keep these things going wherever possible. How about that for a comeback? It's the spirit in the dressing room. Who are we speaking to? Yo, Maz, he's not from HJ Radio, this guy. I'm sure they're there, though. What sort of impact do you think getting a goal just before half-time had? Well, it makes my half-time talk a little easier. Just was a goal-scoring debut for Wycombe. He was very good. Ashley Hunter, do you know what? HJ Radio, when you talk about your man of the match in the next thing, have a look at that, man. Very good. As I said before, there's no frills in it. He wasn't scoring lots of goals or creating lots, but just those runs, those will come off eventually. He was a bit unlucky, eventually. Led suspended again for the Cardiff game. But we'll get into this now. Cardiff away, of course, it started off our season last year, started off a championship campaign, so let's get into this now. Right, so here we are. And I think I'll make a couple of changes, really. I'm going to leave Hunter in, but we're going to bring Jota in. He's fit now, and after obviously coming on and scoring, he's got to come in. And we go to... I think I'm going to have them on support to begin with, the wingers, and then they can push forward if needed. But otherwise, we're going to stick with, the team that we had. So this team that beat Charlton. So Robertson goal, Borthwick Jackson, Ogbeta, Wilmot, 09, Garner, Stewart, Jota, Hunter, Brewster and Dicko. So just the one change, Jota coming in. So here we are. This is the team. You'll notice some of the players that have come in. Jacob Brown being one that was mentioned on HJ Radio. This could be an interesting game for me, this one, because obviously they're a good team. They've made some moves. They've spent quite a bit of money, really. We must have spent probably one of the least amount of money in the league, I think MK Dons who have come up, they've spent less, but looking at like Charlton, they still spent a fair bit. So we'll see where we are now. We've started well early on. We have a long throw that's knocked away. Sandler will bring it forward now for Cardiff. The new signing, Patterson now. Ball forward. We pick it up well though. 09 with the ball out, but there's no one really there. They play some good stuff as we look to press. They're a better team this year, Cardiff, I think. They're coming forward now with Hornkamp, Bakuna, Eboué, one of the lone players they've got in. We head away the cross quite well, but they're first to it again. Hunter is unlucky there. Probably could have done a bit better. Munkenzie though now running at us. Ward, and they get an early goal. Once again we concede early. It's poor there. It's poor. Hunter misses the tackle really, and we get him back there, but Ward, is able to float. 09 comes too, and Mackenzie gives it to Ward, and should Roberts be getting beaten at his near post? There is an argument that Stephen McGee should be playing, so we'll have a thing. I do think Roberts is a good keeper. We have a highlight now though, so we start from right in our half again with the goal kick. Play some good stuff to get out here. Yotta, who really is going to be the creative spark, hopefully, in our team. Garner, who we know can create stuff. Wilmot, 09. Wilmot again. Goes back to Roberts. Play some nice stuff. Just not sure if we're going to get anywhere. Garner with a good ball out to Yotta now. Go on. Yotta running at his man. Gets a good cross into Dicko. And I thought that was in. And obviously Yotta, that little bit of, creative spark, and Dicko and Brewster give them the service, and they're good. They'll take it more often than not. 35 minutes in, we know we're still losing. They have a free kick now. We won't see the free kick apparently. So we come up to half time. I do need to see a bit more from them in the second half. I think we've played well. I'm gonna, have a go at them, try and fire them up, because we're in a position where we do need to do a little bit more. I think it's changed time. An hour gone. Hunter I haven't seen as much of today. We're gonna bring Paul Smith on. And we're going to bring Lee Evans on as well. As an advanced playmaker. Time to, up it a little bit. Gonna give them both a team talk. Passionately say I have faith. They've reacted positively. So let's hope that will... A little bit more attacking. In fact, let's up our rolls. Let's go for it now. We have a free kick now. You have to put it in. And Nathaniel Ogbetter. And I said it's not time to take it off. And Yotta's just put a beautiful cross in. 1-1. And it's well deserved. It's a great ball in. And Ogbetter just rises highest. We're going to just drop to positive just a little bit. Because, they have a free kick straight away. We do knock it away. Can we break now? Yotta. Lovely ball there. Dicko, Brewster, Yotta. Is he going to justify me keeping him on? No, he doesn't. That was very poor. I just had to look up a little bit there, I think. Do I keep him on? Last couple of minutes. I think I might. We're going to bring Thunderholt on for Garner in that case. Just like for like. And I hope that we can either see it out or nix them in, of course. There's a throw to Cardiff. We do pick the ball up here with Smith. Back to Roberts. Here we are. Borthwick Jackson now, ball forward. It's won by Cardiff, and they go back to their keeper Everidge now. I was trying to press a little bit. Ebu does well there to get past us, and they'll come at us a little bit. The shot's blocked, and we do win it with Dicko. Yotta now, come on. Can we do another late result here? Oh, Everidge makes a great save. If we nick it here, it's 2 years in a row. Thunderholt's put a ball in. We know he can cross the ball. Takes his time. Of course, the point would be a good result. Ball in towards the back post, and Cardiff will clear. And Forsell, he caused us problems here last year. I remember they're coming forward now. Bakuna gets his cross in, and Roberts there. Go on, Roberts. Gets the ball. And it looks like we'll take the point. We certainly will, away from home. And there's a credit to us for battling until the final whistle from Gavin. So it's a good result, I think. You know, first 2 games. Proved a lot of people wrong. Exactly right. And you've got to be happy with that. We've got a lot of games coming up in quick succession. So to get 4 points off the first 2 games, and I really think Cardiff, I mean, they've done both their games, but I really think they'll be up there. So, come on, 4 points, first 2 games, and the next time I see you will be the Carabao Cup game against West Brom. So, you know, they're a good team. We know they're a good team. Did they go up last season? They must have. I can't see them here. So Premier League West Brom. Oh no, I did see them. They're still here. HJ Radio will do a little thing on West Brom. Little cap to the game. Once I've got some of the games to go off now, I can pad it out a little bit. So HJ Radio, the start of next episode. But yeah, there we are. 2 games, 4 points. Haven't lost yet. Look a lot more solid, and I think that's real positive. Did we get results off our first 2? We did last season. We did exactly the same. We won 2-1 and got a 1-1 draw. So of course, winning 3-2 this time. So last year we did exactly the same thing, winning the first game, drawing the second. So we know it could go from here. But West Brom in the cup next season. West Brom in the cup up next. Let's hope that we can get something here. So West Brom in the cup up next. Let's hope we can get something. And as I said, HJ Radio start the episode. We'll do a little bit of a build up. So thank you very much for watching. As ever, if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you want to see more content like this, then press that subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Hugh24. Hopefully I'll see you again. Thank you.